Okay, I just pushed the button to go live, so it may start showing up here in just a second. We'll see. Okay, we are live. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Harry Hewlett. This is the Dallas Songwriters Association's virtual global songwriter showcase. We do this every Saturday from 12 to 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And we've got 6 people lined up today. Each one's got a 30-minute set. And we're going to have got a good show. I think we're starting off with Dr. Steven Tram, and he will be followed by Jenni Mansfield. She's from up in Colorado. Then we'll have Rio King. He's local. And then Emmeline Miles, she's local. Then we'll have CC Moodswings, Chuck Ehrmann and Carolyn Norulak. They're up in New Jersey. And then we'll end up with Michael Roth. He's out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And with no further ado, I'm going to give the whole screen here to Dr. Tram, Dr. Steven Tram. Steven, how you doing?
Hey, doing fine, Harry.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Well, Steven, you know the rules here. We got 30 minutes, and anything you want to say it now, but we'd just kind of like to hear some music. Huh?
All right, well, I'll just kick right into it.
Okay.
This one is called My Heart Only Cries for You. Looking up at the sky at night, looking through the trees, I hear the cars go whisper by, the wind rustling through the leaves, a flash of light and a gentle roar. Looks like it's going to rain, but I stay outside. I want to see some more. It takes my mind off of the pain, and I wish I could understand why I let you hold my hand, even though I know our love is through. My heart only cries for you. I see your face and I turn away. It's hard to look in your eyes, and if I did, I wouldn't know what to say. I just stand there hypnotized, but we play along even though it might be wrong. And you know that you make me lose control, and I wish I knew why I only think of you, and why it's my heart that you stole. And I wish I could understand why I let you hold my hand, even though I know our love is through. My heart only cries for you. Only cries for you. You're the one that I see when I close my eyes. You're the one that clears my cloudy skies. You're the one I can be with all night long. You're the one why I sing this song. Ooh, you're the one that I want. And I wish I could understand why I let you hold my hand. Even though I know our love is through, my heart only cries for you. Thank you. Good crowd tonight. Man, I've been dying to try that effect.
You got a whole audience there, don't you?
I do.
Are those all patients?
Nah, they're just good fans.
Just good fans, okay.
Yep. They'll be here all day. All right, so if you ever see me perform on any of the open mic nights on Wednesday, and Harry knows this, I love changing backgrounds. So, this is a song I call Boulevard. It's a little more up-tempo, but it's basically my lament of the generic sameness of suburban America. So here's Boulevard. Driving down the boulevard, hard to tell just where we are. All these signs, they look the same as the town from which we came. But I can't go back, no, I can't go back to the past. Wanna find something to believe in that's gonna last. No, I can't go back, no, I can't go back to the past. Wanna find something to believe in that's gonna last. That's gonna last, shoot. Traffic and construction zones, zombies driving on their phones, fast food banks and discount stores, no different than the town before. This place has no identity, no individuality. But I can't go back, no, I can't go back to the past. Wanna find something to believe in that's gonna last. No, I can't go back, no, I can't go back to the past. Wanna find something to believe in that's gonna last. That's gonna last, shoot. I'm driving down the line, don't know what I'll find. I don't care what you think of me, you can stay behind. You can stay behind. Shoot. Can't escape the boulevard. Focusing is getting hard. All these towns, they look the same. I don't even know their names. But I can't go back, no, I can't go back to the past. Wanna find something to believe in that's gonna last. No, I can't go back, no, I can't go back to the past. Wanna find something to believe in that's gonna last. That's gonna last. shoot. All right. So it's fun when you perform virtually. Whoa. The crowd's out of control. When you perform virtually, one of the weird things is when you're done with a song, there's dead silence. And so it makes it a little weird because there's not really a crowd there. So I'm trying to solve that problem here.
Well, there's dead silence for some of us.
Yeah, no matter, even with a full house, you might not hear a whole lot. But
Anyway,
all right.
that sounds good. Keep going. You're doing
moving on now.
Sounding great, yeah.
Now for something completely different. This one I get a capo. Okay, so this is sort of a little bit of a COVID-inspired song without necessarily addressing COVID, in a cliched manner. But it's a song called All These Forces. And it's sort of when trying to stay strong and make a comeback even though the forces of the universe appear to be aligned against you. So, which I think a lot of people have felt over the past year or so. I just need a little more time. Get this life realigned. All these forces pulled me off track, but now I need to make my way back. Gravity, electricity, all these forces acting on me. Solar energy, radioactivity, all these forces acting on me, they're pulling on me. I am down, but I'll get up, even though I think I've had enough. All these forces get rough. Do it for honor, do it for love. Gravity, electricity, all these forces acting on me. Solar energy, radioactivity, all these forces acting on me, they're pulling on me. I don't have a clue why I didn't think the whole thing through. Making, looking for a better deal, but it doesn't help how I feel. No. No one said I'd feel no pain. Make the best of what remains. All these forces to control, but if I do, I'll free my soul. Gravity, electricity, all these forces acting on me. Solar energy, radioactivity, all these forces acting on me, they're pulling on me. I just need a little more time. I always forgot that. All right, shut up. All right. That was All These Forces. Now we're going to cheer it up a little bit here. So as you can see behind me, we are now on the beach at night in a romantic environment. And this song is called Mellow Down. And it has something for everybody, I think. For the ladies, it's a romantic love song of being with that someone special on the beach. And for the guys, it's about a romantic love song being with that someone special on the beach and maybe getting lucky.
Hey, Steven.
Yes, sir.
That water washing up on the beach reminds me of the first X-rated movie I ever saw. Is it a drive-in?
Uh-huh.
And when it got down to the good part, all they showed you was the water washing up on the beach like that. That was the sexy part. And then it was over.
If that was X-rated, man, you are dating yourself.
I don't know if they called them X-rated back then. It might have
What
been
was that, 1798?
Or it's like 1960 along in there. There was this big build-up, and then this couple, they're holding hands, they walk out on the beach, and they kiss and all that kind of stuff. And then they throw the sleeping bag down, and then all you see is the water, the waves washing up on the beach.
Not even fireworks in the sky, huh?
No fireworks in the sky.
Or a train driving into a tunnel or something?
I didn't have anything to tell the boys at school the next Monday morning. Anyway, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, pardon me for interrupting.
That's all right. Mellow down, everybody. The sun's gone down, a breeze blows past. The man on the moon, he ain't moving so fast. Waves brush onto the beach. The stars are so bright, they seem within reach. And we're feeling peaceful, sweet serenity. I can hear your heart beating as I hold you close to me. Let's mellow down to the gentle night sound. Let's mellow down, 'cause I want you to know I'll always be around. Tide's coming in, reflecting the light from the moon up above on a warm summer night. Lying together with our feet in the sand, I look in your eyes and we understand. And we're feeling peaceful, sweet serenity. I can feel your heart beating as I hold you close to me. Let's mellow down to the gentle night sound. Let's mellow down, 'cause I want you to know I'll always be around. Yes, I will. There was a time when the sea was churning and our backs were turning, but we held the line and you're still mine. Feeling your touch, the warmth of your skin is not as warm as the warmth within. We're in love and we both know. I'll take your hand and I won't let go. And we're feeling peaceful, sweet serenity. I can feel your heart beating as I hold you close to me. Let's mellow down to the gentle night sound. Let's mellow down, 'cause I want you to know I'll always be around. I'll be around. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, thank you. All right. So we're going to have fun with this one. I did this at Love and War. So last December, and I've told this story before if you've heard it, I finally got around to writing a Christmas song, and it was a Christmas drinking song, hence the reindeer with their mugs. And I only got to play it once, and then Christmas was over, and it wasn't really the season for Christmas songs. But then I thought, you know what? It's always the season for drinking songs. So I went back to the drawing board, and I did a little rewrite. And so it's not a Christmas drinking song anymore. Where are we now? It's an Easter drinking song. And it goes something like this. It's called Easter Whiskey. Easter whiskey is flowing. Uncle Dave is in the corner snoring. Kids are on the stairs. What they're doing, no one cares, 'cause the Easter whiskey is pouring. Easter Bunny knows where alcohol goes. That's why he's got such a wiggly nose. Looking for Mad Dog, he tripped on the fire log. Now we all watch as the fire grows. Drink. Dogs are barking in the yard. They're chewing up all our Easter cards. Someone give them a bone, and somebody get that phone before they call in the National Guard. Easter whiskey is flowing, and all our reflexes are slowing. No one gives a darn. The horse just left the barn, 'cause the Easter whiskey is flowing. Drink. Easter whiskey is pouring, because our Easter Sunday is so boring. Kids are on the stairs, what they're doing no one cares. The horse just left the barn, and no one gives a darn. The bunny is passed out, where is that bottle now? 'Cause the Easter whiskey is pouring. The Easter whiskey is pouring. All right, thank you, thank you. This applause is awesome. I love it.
You're making us all look bad. You're looking good. You got all that audience out there.
Right, I'm building a fan base here. Okay. A little sip of water. So this is a couple that obviously should be getting together. And that's because they're just hanging out as friends, and they're not ready, they haven't committed to breaking that friend zone yet. And so this song is about that. And it's about hanging out with someone where you think you could take it to the next level, but we're young and dumb back in high school or college, and we just kind of chickened out. The song is called Should Have Kissed You, but but is also a metaphor for any missed opportunities, really. So here we go. I missed you, I could have had you, I should have just reached out and grabbed you, but I missed you, I should have kissed you, I should have just kissed you. Somehow we found ourselves alone, after partying and driving you home. Then I was blown away when you asked if I would stay. So we laid there side by side, but all we did was talk all night. And you were probably wondering too, why I didn't make a move on you. I missed you, I could have had you, I should have just reached out and grabbed you, but I missed you, I should have kissed you, I should have just kissed you. I was young and I was scared, I was not mentally prepared, and I was so afraid that you just turned me away. We might have been such a hit, but I was nervous and I couldn't commit. But not a day goes by yet that I don't have a little regret. I missed you, I could have had you, I should have just reached out and grabbed you, but I missed you, I should have kissed you, I should have just kissed you. Let my opportunity slip, blew my chance and missed my ship. If I could go back and do it again, we would be much more than friends, friends, friends. I missed you, I could have had you, I should have just reached out and grabbed you, but I missed you, I should have kissed you, I should have just kissed you, I should have just freaking kissed you, but I missed you, I should have kissed you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, you got time for one more short one, no talking. you got about 3 minutes.
3 minutes? Oh, man, I don't want to take a... All right. No talking.
Not that your talking is bad, it's just that we're...
Time constraints, yes. Yeah. Rocket in flight.
Okay.
I'll play it fast. It's normally 2.5 minutes. This may be 2. You say I gotta get on track, but I'm on the attack and I'm not looking back. And you say I gotta see the light, but it's already in sight, 'cause I'm a rocket in flight. I wanna see the night, watch the stars burn bright, touch a satellite, 'cause I'm a rocket in flight. I'm a rocket in flight. Watch me burn. You say I gotta take it slow, but you don't know just how fast I can grow. And you say I got to come on down, but you don't know what I found up here flying around. I wanna see the night, watch the stars burn bright, touch a satellite, 'cause I'm a rocket in flight. I'm a rocket in flight. Watch me burn, burn so bright. Aye, 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 aye. I wanna see the night, watch the stars burn bright, touch a satellite, 'cause I'm a rocket in flight. I'm a rocket in flight. Watch me light up the night. I'm a rocket in flight. All right, thank you very much. That was fun. Harry, back to you and the rest of the gang.
Way to go, Dr. Steven Tram. That's a good set. I love the applause and all your backgrounds and everything. You're becoming quite the showman, so that's great.
Trying to add some entertainment value. You know?
Yeah, well, sit back and enjoy the show. Now you got your job done. And this next lady, folks, I'll tell you what. I'm not sure where to start on her, but she's and it became a serious songwriter back in 1990 when she was living in Dallas, and she won the B.W. Stevens songwriting contest. And then she's recently moved to Colorado, but I'm not sure it was after she moved to Colorado or before she moved to Colorado. But back in 2014, all you DSAers out there, you might remember she made a presentation to us in one of our monthly meetings about getting your songs on the radio, because she was the DJ at K-Non 89.3 FM here in Dallas-Fort Worth for several years. And now, since she's moved to Colorado, I don't think she DJs anymore. But if you want to find out more about her, well, she's got a website. It's www.JenniMansfieldPeal.com. And she's not going to tell you this, but the one thing I find interesting about her father's first wife, he was married to the actress Jane Mansfield. I don't think Jenni's any kin to her, but she does have stories she can tell about her. She probably won't tell any today, but it's really she's quite a character, and I got to know her because she on Rob Case's open mic for the Poor David's Pub. She's on there every Monday night. If you want to see her every Monday night, she's on. She always goes before me. I'm always last, and she's always next to last. So, anyway, okay. With no further ado, I'm going to replace the spotlight. Hi, Jenni. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Harry. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm even doing more better now that I can sit here and talk to you. So you're going to play your dobro, and you're going to play the guitar, and you're going to sing, and.
Well, first I'm going to tell people that Jane Mansfield, the actress, who was my father's first wife, and he was her first husband, we got our last name from the same person, my dad, Mansfield. So that's one of the reasons why I've always kept my Mansfield name as part of my performance name. And also because they say that, you know, one of the things about being a Texas songwriter is that you can use three names, you know. And
that's
so
right.
I'm Jenni Mansfield Peal. I'm going to be playing the mountain dulcimer for my first couple of songs, and I'm going to tell you all about myself. And if you want to see pictures to go with every episode, just visit my website, JenniMansfieldPeal.com. But I got started in 1982 singing for people at Scarborough Fair as part of the Performance Guild. And after one weekend of playing my guitar and slinging it around on my back all weekend, I decided I was going to pull out my mountain dulcimer and play that instead. There is a sizable difference. So anyway, here's one of the songs that I wrote back at that time, and it has a hat in it. So here we go. Look at this hat. It's Grandma's hat. Look, it's got a ribbon and a feather. I wonder if she wore it to a picnic in the park back before I even met her. But when I put on Grandma's hat, I wonder who I'll be. I could be a beautician or a lady politician running for the presidency. Putting on Grandma's, putting on Grandpa's, putting on the old folks' clothes. What I wanna be, nobody can know. Get to wear the old folks' clothes. Look at these shoes, they're Grandpa's shoes, shiny and stiff and leather. I wonder if he wore them to a picnic in the park. I wonder if he wore them to the the office or the church back before he and Grandma got together. But when I put on Grandpa's shoes, I wonder what I'll find. I could be a billionaire or a newsman on the air or a man from the FBI. Putting on grandmas, putting on grandpas, putting on the old folks' clothes. What I wanna be, nobody can know when I get to wear the old folks' clothes. Ties and shirts and purses and skirts, all are waiting for me in the attic. My friends will come and play, we'll pretend we're in the days back before everything was automatic. But I wonder as the years go by, will I have grandchildren too? And when I get old and gray, will they come here to play and wanna put on my clothes too? Putting on grandmas, putting on grandpas, putting on the old folks' clothes. What I wanna be, nobody can know when I get to wear the old folks' clothes. Putting on grandmas, putting on grandpas, putting on the old folks' clothes. What I wanna be, nobody can know when I get to wear the old folks' clothes. Now, I want to talk a little bit about influences as a songwriter, because I've been doing this for a bunch of decades and I've had a lot of influences. One of my really strong influences, besides my own family, is literature. And what is some of the first literature you ever read? Aesop's fables. So see if you can identify Aesop's influence in this next song. This is called The Milkmaid and Her Pail. A milkmaid with her bucket on her head, with her bucket on her head, she was walking, returning to the dairy, and to herself she said, oh, I'll be rich someday. With the milk in my pail, some money I will earn. With her bucket on her head, she was walking, for from its cream, sweet butter I will churn. For milk makes cream, cream makes butter, so I'll be rich someday. Then at the market, some eggs I'm gonna buy. With her bucket on her head, she was walking, and in the fine chicks they'll hatch by and by. Oh, I'll be rich someday. When the chickens are grown, I'll barter me a few. With her bucket on her head, she was walking, for fine silk cloth and imported lace too. For milk makes cream, cream makes butter, butter earns money, and money buys eggs. Eggs hatch chicks, and chicks grow to chickens, trade chickens for silk, so I'll be rich someday. Then I'll sew a beautiful gown. With her bucket on her head, she was walking, and make a fine show whenever I go to town. Oh, I'll be rich someday. And to all the boys who want to get a kiss, with her bucket on her head, she was walking, I'll simply toss my head like this. For milk makes cream, cream makes butter, butter earns money, and money buys eggs. Eggs hatch chicks, chicks grow to chickens, trade chickens for silk, and sew a fine gown, and toss my head when I go into town. With that, her milk pail fell to the ground. With her bucket on her head, she was walking, along with the butter, the chickens, and the gown. Oh, I'll be rich someday. Greed and vanity are not the point of this tale. Other lessons will teach you that, but the moral learned by the milkmaid with her pail is, don't count your chickens before they hatch. That's right. Oh, I'll be rich someday. day.
All right. Hey, I like that. That's a great song, and the instrument fits it. Is the dulcimer like an American instrument, or did that come across from the pond, across the pond somewhere?
That
Long
is an
time ago.
Appalachian mountain dulcimer, so it's native to the United States of America, but it's just a box with strings on it. So it's from the lyre family, and its closest relative in Europe is a similar Scandinavian instrument. But people have been playing lyres forever,
Yeah.
and some people have just been playing lyres forever.
But that's the mountain instrument there that you're playing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a mountain dulcimer.
Yeah.
In fact, it's a Rocky Mountain dulcimer. I got it in Grand Junction, Colorado.
Oh, that would be Rocky Mountain then. Okay, great. Great. Sounds great. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I called it a dobro a while ago. I know the difference, but for some reason that was the first word that came out of my mouth. So I apologize to the dulcimer people.
Oh, Harry, I thought it was a prompt.
No, I just being dumb. So, okay, okie dokie. I'll let you be there. You're doing great.
All right. Okay, so we were talking about influences, and when I was, I guess, about 16 years old, I found the works of Child, Sir Francis Child, and the Child Ballads. It's several volumes of work that this early ethnographer completed, collecting song lyrics from all over the British Isles. And so these books contain families of folk songs. And one of the families is the Two Sisters family. The Two Sisters family has songs in it ranging in length from all over the British Isles, Ireland, Scotland, and it may go back even further, like to Adam and Eve. I don't know. No, it was when Eve had a sister. But in these ballads, there's always an older sister and a younger sister. And the older sister is jealous, and the younger sister ends up dying somehow by drowning. And there's always a man involved. So when I wrote my song, Two Sisters, I set it in the Ozark Mountains. And I hope you enjoy it. Flock is in, the gate is barred. Fathers foul have left their yard. His riding horse is curried down. He stands and watches all alone. These Ozark mountains, Ozark kin, they hide their secrets old as sin. White river mist will rise and roll. When is my sister coming home? My sister's name is Emmeline. She lays her head here same as me. She never lift one dainty hand. She'd catch the eye of any man. My mother died when we were small. My sister has her rings and all. My father's what was left to me, and his beloved Emmeline. My father calls his Anna fair. with her little waist and her yellow hair. But I'm the one who tends this farm. He says I'm near good as the sun. He doesn't see her for kind, and that she stole what's rightful mine. He doesn't know that he has seen the last of lovely Emmeline. This morning on a rocky ledge, she was wandering by the water's edge. Wet stones betrayed her pretty foot. I saw her fall from where I stood. Right river mist can't hide my shame. She clutched my hand, she called my name. I watched her eyes as she went down, and I was glad my sister drowned. Now night must fall, as night must do. Father stares off in the blue. He doesn't even notice me. He's waiting for his Emmeline. These Ozark mountains, Ozark kin, they hide their secrets, old as sin. White river mist will rise and roll. When is my sister coming home?
You're like a real folk singer. That's great.
Well, we're going to get to that in a minute. So I just wanted to say that I did meet some of you folks, I hope, who are listening today from Dallas Songwriters Association. Not only when I got to make a presentation, maybe 2013, about how to submit your songs to the radio, but also because my husband, Tom Peal, and I produced an open mic in Dallas for 3 years called Free Dallas Music Open Mic at the Half Price Bookstore, the Mother Store on Northwest Highway. And I know I met some of y'all there, and I just want to express my appreciation for the work of the Dallas Songwriters Association. It's not easy to produce an event that is a public event where, you know, people's egos are on the line every single moment.
No.
Yeah, well, and you know, it was my friend Slim Ritchie. We're going to talk about Slim in just a minute, but it was my friend Slim Ritchie who reminded me that, you know, Charles Manson was a songwriter, and people are really sensitive about their songs. But anyway, here's a songwriter song for all of you. Everyone is equal at the laundromat. Everyone is equal at the laundromat. Everyone has dirty socks and mismatched towels. Underwear reflects the fruit of everyone's bowels. This is not the year we'll take a princess cruise. We won't buy designer gowns with dyed-to-match shoes. If there is no dryer for you, wait in line. If you do not talk to people, they won't mind. Everyone is equal at the laundromat. Everyone is equal at the laundromat. Little kids who run around are everyone's pain. Vintage wine or grape juice, it's the same old stain. Everyone is equal at the laundromat. Everyone is equal at the laundromat. Once you pull your linens out, you can't renege. You can't hide your panties cause they look too big. Dryers don't dry faster if you get real sore. Washers don't wash better if you pay them more. No one's an aristocrat, everyone's aware of that. Everybody's equal at the laundromat, the laundromat, the laundromat, the laundromat, the laundromat. When Quinn the Eskimo gets here, everybody's gonna jump for joy.
Hey, Jenny. That I can see the video now. You're in the laundry. You have people in the laundromat and they're line dancing around the laundromat. Wearing underwear on their head and all that kind of stuff.
Oh man!
Yeah, and
now the producer needs to appear. Appear, producer.
That's got video written all over it.
Oh yeah, thank you. All my songs do, Harry. Though you have to admit it.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Right.
That's true. Okay.
So, speaking of being a folk singer, I had this dream one night that the great producer in the sky came to me and said, "Jenny, don't you have anything besides those folky songs?" That's actually not true. I did not have a dream. What happened was Slim Ritchie, the most dangerous guitar player in Texas, needed to make a little extra money. And so he put together a swing guitar class outside of Austin, where I lived at that time. And I kind of got bitten by the swing bug for a while. And so here's a song that comes out of that. You disappointed me. It's a shame, but it's true. Once I fell over you, but you disappointed me. What am I to you? Now, should I stay or go? Hate to say it's the end. I could flip that coin again, but you disappointed me. What am I to you? They say no one can make you happy. That's just like one of those sacred laws. But if people don't make people happy, what does? How can I know your dreams? What you wanted to do, how my love feels to you. All in all, it seems I'm a disappointment. It's true, I do believe I've disappointed you too.
That was beautiful.
And then the great producer in the sky said, "What am I going to do with a song like that? Let's try and bring people joy, okay? Not bring them down."
People like to cry.
I don't know. I really like that song.
People love to cry. They do.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a beautiful song. I like those chords too. So you learned all that in that workshop with what's his face?
Oh, it was more than a workshop. It was, weeks and weeks of lessons and personal study, because swing, it turns your head to spaghetti. I swear I cried for a whole year.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, it messes with you. Okay, well, it's time for me to sing my last song, and I would like to send out a big thank you to Barb McMillan. Barb, you have been, I hope you're going to listen to this sometime, and you might even be here right now. You have been the driving force behind DSA for a long time, and it's meant so much to so many people. My interactions with your organization have always been wonderful. It's, like I said before, it's not easy to produce a community organization. Harry, I want to thank you for the work that you do week after week to give independent musicians a platform, because as independent musicians, what are we always looking for? We're always looking for a place to play and an audience who might enjoy our music. So it's a huge thing that you guys are doing, even though you're really pretty easygoing and really open about it. I know it's difficult.
Jenni, we just want to be loved and adored by everybody. Is that asking too much?
Harry, you are a songwriter, and I know that you are not asking too much. I mean, see, the thing about being an artist is that you see what other people don't see, and you hear what other people don't hear yet. And that makes you a freak, and it's not easy to be a freak in this world.
It's fun.
So
though.
Here's one more songwriter song. This goes out from my heart to all of you who are listening, all of you who are writing your own music, playing your own music. And it's called, and all of the players at this show today. Thank you for entertaining me. And this is called Receiver. Hey, Barb, what I wanted to say to you was, look at us. There's a satellite tower off in the hills with a steady transmission, a triple beat pulse, and it's got no brain, so it can't be deceived, never will care if it's received. No warm kitchen ear or late radio, ready for a sweet song the tower never knows, and it never will pine, and it never does tire for the shivering hum of a trembling wire. I ask the sky, I ask the sea, I ask the stars, but they haven't told me. When will I be received? So if I was a circuit or a song machine, I wouldn't have to pay to be a poet, not a screen. I couldn't be held by a sad, sweet song like a dream or a memory you've had so long. But there's a wire in my head searching for a buzz. There's a bone in my heart that beats for love. wheel in the desert spins around and around, looking for a signal or any resident sound. Just a voice on the line, even only a test. Signs and streams point east, and they point west. So I ask the sky, I ask the sea, I ask the stars, but they haven't told me. When will I be received? I ask the sky, I ask the sea, I ask the stars, but they haven't told me. When will I be received? Thank you to everybody who tuned in today to this Dallas Songwriters Association Songwriter Showcase. There's wonderful talent to come. It's been such an honor for me to get to play at this event. My name is Jenni Mansfield Peal. You can find out all about me at Jenni, Jenni, Mansfield, Peal, .com, and following these kinds of shows too.
Jenni, thank you very much. That was a great set, and I love your songs and everything. And you are quite the entertainer. I tell you what, you sparkled. You sparked. You made a sparkle just a little bit there with that. I mean, it's going to be a great set. It is. I mean, a great show today, and we got somebody different coming up. We got my good friend. I'm going to give him the spotlight here. And thank you, Jenni. Thank you very much. We'll get you back just as soon as we can.
Thank you so much, Harry.
Okay, folks, I want you to meet my buddy here. This is Rio King. Grew up out in Wichita Falls and kind of became a cowboy out there. I met him. I didn't meet him. We went to school out at Texas Tech together, and now he's living in Dallas. I think he might be a corporate warrior of some kind, but he's also a great songwriter, and he was our Songwriter of the Year a couple times, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And like, what, 2017, 2018, something like that?
15, 16, or 16, 17, somewhere in there.
Okay, and he just writes all these good songs. And Rio King, Rio, you got 30 minutes. So now Jenni, she set the bar pretty high for you, but it's different. You know, we're switching over to cowboy music now, so this will be something different.
Before we switch to cowboy music, Jenni, I hope you're still on the line there. Slim Richie and Slim Richie had a little swing band, man, famous. He for the Jitterbug Vipers, and he and Francie, we danced many a swing dance and some hot steps to Slim Richie and Francie, and little Beth on the fiddle. And we never made it out to Terlingua when he'd have a big holiday festival out there. But boy, we were big fans in Austin of Slim Richie. We were probably down there at the same time. Anyway, really appreciated that set, Jenni. Really did. My name's Rio King, and I do mostly Texas themed music. And I wrote this next song about nearly 50 years ago now. It's called I Love to See Texas Again. And it got me down to Kerrville a couple of years, invited down there. And so I'd like to do it today for you. The sentiment kind of holds up today. Anyway, I'd love to see Texas again. Before daylight on an LA night on a red-eye flight 49, laying half asleep with my feet on the seat and my woman on my mind, I heard Bob Wills doing Faded Love, and I got a knot in my throat. And the longer he played, the stronger it stayed, and on the back of my ticket I wrote, you never really know till you're gone a while how a part of your heart stays home. There's sunset kissing the Austin Capitol dome. Hope it's that way for you, Jenny. I long to be where again I can see a Texan tip a Stetson and grin. 'Cause I like the style of a howdy and a smile. I'd love to see Texas again. Big city women have sophisticated charm, and they all have a mind of their own. They go out at night with a man on their arm like a setting for a precious stone. People that are rude and fast talking dudes, and you gotta win to save your skin. You just say you all in that panhandle drawl, and you're outside looking in. Yeah, you never really know till you're gone a while how a part of your heart stays home. There's a piece of me missing that sunset kissing the Austin Capitol dome. I long to be where again I can see a Texan dip a Stetson and grin. 'Cause I like the style of a howdy and a smile. I'd love to see Texas again. I kinda like the style of a howdy and a smile. I'd love to see Texas again. Yeah, there's something about that. Love to see Texas again. Some of my songs are inspirational. Some of them might inspire you to different kinds of things. This next song is one of the bar songs. It's called the Brandy Blues, and it's well, you'll hear this. Well, it's a hello brandy when the times are right. Keep it handy, bartender, I'm buying all night. But when the times are tight, so now the times are tight, yeah. So it's goodbye brandy, hello corn whiskey tonight. Says a hello brandy when the times are fine. I got my big bills handy, every dance is mine. But now the times are tight. Sorry darling, but the times are tight. So it's a goodbye brandy, hello bar brawling tonight. Brandy with an I, brandy with a Y. The dancer and the booze are gonna give me trouble till the day I die. I gotta lose these brandy blues. I love my brandy when the times are cool, but the liquor and the stripper make a man a fool. So now the time is right. I said the time is right. So it's goodbye brandy, tell the preacher that I seen the light. Brandy with an I, brandy with a Y. The dancer and the booze are gonna give me trouble till the day I die. I gotta lose these brandy blues. I love my brandy when the times are cool, but the liquor and the stripper make a man a fool. So now the time is right. I said the time is right. So it's goodbye brandy, tell the preacher that I've seen the light. Said it's a goodbye brandy, at least until Saturday night. Yeah, the Brandy Blues. This next song is it's actually the best selling song online for me, and I think it's just because of the title. The name of this song is Playa del Carmen, and I guess if you write a song that has a popular site in it, it gets searched a lot or something. But anyway, it's besides that, it's a good song. This is like I said, called Playa del Carmen. I wouldn't. Gotta find the key here. I wasn't looking for romance, but you just knocked me out. Then after just one dance, I started thinking about, yeah, walking on the beaches, our arm in arm on a fiery night down in Playa del Carmen, yeah, Mexico's hot. That's what I hear. With a classy lady drinking Chardonnay wine and me a tequila with a salt and lime, oh yeah. The possibilities here. You said I like the way you talk and I like your cut of clothes. And after that kiss in the parking lot, I said, would you like to go walking on the beaches, arm in arm on a fiery night down in Playa del Carmen, yeah, Mexico's hot this time of year. With a classy lady drinking Chardonnay wine and me a tequila, we could have a good time, oh yeah. The opportunity's here. We walked for hours under the Caribbean sun, smelling hibiscus flowers and planning on a night of fun. Classy lady flying on the beaches in my arms on that fiery night down in Playa del Carmen, yeah, Mexico's hot any time of year. With a classy lady drinking Chardonnay wine and me a tequila with a salt and lime, oh yeah. I could die right here. But sad to say, the fire dimmed and we both went our ways. Long ago, parted friends, but time will never erase. Lying on the beaches in my arms on those fiery nights down in Playa del Carmen, yeah, I drift back every time I hear a classy lady order Chardonnay wine like a margarita, it's frozen in time, oh yeah. It was a hell of a year. Oh yeah. Adios, my dear. Playa del Carmen. Yeah, I haven't played that in a long time. This next song, my wife Melinda helped me co-write this song, and she had the hook line when we were dating on this. The title is "I Never Cried," and when we were dating, we had a brief breakup there, and we both went home and sequestered ourselves. Her co-worker at work asked her how she was doing, and Melinda said, "I never cried for a man that was still alive." And I thought, holy cow, is that a great line? So together, I put it in the male voice, and we wrote this song called "I Never Cried." I never cried for a woman that was still alive. When you left, it tore me up inside. I've been telling myself, you just ain't right, but I lied, 'cause I never cried for a woman like I am tonight. Yeah, and just another woman like the ones before. So whose heart is that bleeding on the floor? Well, it dawned on me long about midnight that some ain't right, 'cause I never cried for a woman like I am tonight. Man don't cry Just lock it on up and wait for the light of day. Well, I never tried for a woman that was so alive. You made me look for a better man inside. I was fooling myself, you were right all along. 'Cause I never cried for a woman like I am tonight. I never cried for a woman like I am tonight. Hope you're missing this fool of a man tonight. Hope you're missing this fool of a man tonight. Yeah, I never cried. Yeah. Thank you, audience. So, this next song, this is this last year was the 50th anniversary of a tornado that hit Lubbock. Lubbock had a tornado come right through town in 1970. Me and my family were living there. We watched the tornado clouds come down about 6 blocks away, and they touched down another 6 blocks to the east and headed straight into downtown Lubbock, right down University. And there was a building downtown, 20-story building called the Great Plains Life Building. It was the tallest building on the South Plains at one time, up and down the plains, anything west of the Mississippi. And this tornado hit it right on the corner, glancing blow just like that, and almost a direct hit. And the building twisted. It didn't fall. Spoiler alert, the building didn't fall. And so it's still standing today. The first 10 years they didn't know what to do with the building because they were either waiting for it to come down or to get the money to demo it, and they never did. They put some engineers in there later, about 10 years, and the engineers said, it's structural, it hadn't come down, it's structurally sound. So they started leasing it out again, and it's still downtown being leased out. It's not the tallest building in town anymore, but you go downtown to Lubbock on your next vacation to beautiful Lubbock, and it's the sightseeing attraction right behind Buddy Holly. So it's you stand on the sidewalk on the edge of the corner of the building and look up and see the buildings twisted and still standing up there like that. Anyway, the song's called Big Winds on the Cap Rock, and it's subtitled Great Plains Life. Big winds on the Cap Rock, deadly as stories tell. Winter they howl from Manitoba, summer they rise from hell. 11th day in the month of May, it was 1970 when Lubbock town was closing down and a killer came roaring in. The night turned green and evil, then exploded into black. Hammer and hail rained like a hurricane lit by lightning cracks. It ripped into the city, got it like a buffalo knife, and plunged into the heart without pity. Then twisted it that night when it tore into the Great Plains Life. Great Plains Life building 20 stories tall, the backbone of the Panhandle. Did it fall? Did it fall? Well, we couldn't tell what had happened until the light of dawn. Guadalupe neighborhood flattened and the country club homes were gone. But one lone was the only one we could see. Rising twisted from the ground, destruction and debris. Tougher than Coronado, stronger than a buffalo knife. Standing tall on the Lano Estacado. It was the Great Plains Light, symbol of the Great Plains Light. For the rancher on the Colorado, or the dryland farmer and a wife, surviving on the Lano Estacado. It's a hard scrabble in life, but that's the Great Plains Life. Big winds on the Caprock, deadly as stories tell. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to keep rolling through these because I got like 6 or 7 minutes to go here. This next song is a tribute to most of you folks, many of you folks that may be in the sandwich generation, still have kids at home or leaving home, and grandparents still need tending to. This song is called "That Window Closes Fast." That window closes way too fast, opens opportunity and then it's past. Be grateful for the moment, enjoy it while it lasts, 'cause that window closes fast. A tickle on the chin, got a sweet baby laugh. I still grin at that old photograph. How long has it been now? Decade and a half. Boy, that window closes fast. 17 and think they're grown, eager for the great unknown. They leave you here alone. That window closes way too fast. Opens for the children and then it's past. Be grateful for the moment, enjoy it while it lasts, 'cause that window closes fast. My voice cracked a little, she cried when I asked. We found each other late and a love that'll last, but sometimes life kicks your dreams on past, and that window closes fast. Doctor, we've got hills to climb and roads to ride and trails to find. Don't cut short our time. That window closes way too fast. It opens for the lover, so before it's past, be grateful for the moment, enjoy it while it lasts, 'cause that window closes fast. That window closes way too fast. Grandma's eyes are cloudy like the memories of her past. Her feet can catch the rhythm, and she ain't danced her last, but that window's closing fast. Izzy, Dorsey, Duke, and Glenn, Bob Wills joining in the swing. Her back again. That window's closing way too fast. Opens for a heartbeat and then it's past. Be grateful for the moment, enjoy it while it lasts, 'cause that window closes fast. Be grateful for the moment, enjoy it while it lasts, 'cause that window window closes fast, folks. Be grateful. This next song is, I don't play this much.
About 5 minutes.
5 minutes, good deal. That works perfect. This is called Three-Toed Wolf, and it tells a story, semi-autobiographical. So. Give me whiskey and make it a double, came a voice that was cold as stone. I saw him sink and just stare at his drink in a chair at the bar alone. I won't take up much of your time, 'cause I know you're ready to close. But listen to me, take a lesson for free from a wolf with only 3 toes. I'm the last of a breed, I ain't never been treed. I'm strong as a rawhide strap. I'm one of a kind, for you never will find a 3-toed wolf in a trap. I wandered right into the teeth, mated with sweet alcohol, and hell only knows when old Lucifer closed the mouth of jaws. But somehow I finally broke free. Lucky to still have my life, and all that I lost was a part of me, a fine young son and a wife. I'm the last of a breed, I ain't never been treed. I'm strong as a rawhide strap. I'm one of a kind, for you never will find a 3-toed wolf in a trap. He said, I'll just finish this drink. It's the first one in 32 years. I read just today where my wife passed away. Then he turned to hold off a tear. Thought I could catch him outside. I tore up his tab at the bar and thought I could catch him outside. When there at my feet near the edge of the street, old 3-toed wolf had died. But he echoes to me, take a lesson for free. You'll die if you can't adapt. Be watching your ways and don't end your days a 3-toed wolf in a trap. Now making mistakes, there ain't no disgrace, there ain't nothing wrong in that. But you make them twice and you'll pay the price of a 3-toed wolf caught in a trap. The old 3-toed wolf, you weren't gonna catch him, but it looks like it did. I'd like to close with this fun song wrote this when I was down in Austin. And it's always a favorite of mine. It's the obligatory Tubing Down the River song. And it's called Turtle Bay. After playing with the capo, takes another moment, get things right. There we go. Turtle Bay on the July River, I'm just Turtle Bay. Call me up and I deliver. There ain't no snapper that'll hesitate to get a little nibble of my turtle bait. Simmering in that summer sun, lying frying till I'm done. Turn me over like a tater cake, serve on an inner tube, and that's what makes Turtle Bay on the July River. I'm just Turtle Bay. Call me up and I deliver. I ain't no snap to get a little nibble of my turtle bait. Now the almanac says that the moon is right. Nobody's catching us fishing tonight. I got an inner tube built for two. You make the sandwiches and I'll make you turtle bait. On the July River will be turtle bait. Call me up and I deliver. I ain't no snapper that'll hesitate to get a little nibble of my turtle bait. Yeah, quick little turtle bait song. Thank y'all for listening and joining the Dallas Songwriters Showcase. My name's Rio King.
Rio, that was a great set. You always do a great set.
Thanks, Harry. It's always fun.
Appreciate your music, and we'll have you back just as quick as we can.
We appreciate you, Harry.
Okay, well, thank you, and you have a good one, and we'll get you back on, and take care.
Okay.
Adios. Adios.
Adios.
Let's see here. Okay, folks. We're back. Now, this next young lady, folks, so you've seen her several times on here. She's a real treat. I'm going to read you what she says on her About section in her Facebook page. It says, introspective, intelligent folk pop with a jazzy twist. A pint-sized singer-songwriter from Dallas, Texas, who just wants to use music to help the world love a little bit more. Well, if you want to see more of her, just do a search for Emmeline on the Dallas Songwriter Association's Facebook page or on YouTube, and you'll get several different performances that she's done. Plus, on February the 4th, she was our guest speaker. You can get her whole presentation to us. And I'm going to quit talking here, and I'm going to put Emmeline. There she is. Hi, Emmeline.
Hi, Harry. How's it going?
Good. I can't wait to hear your music. And folks, Emmeline Miles.
It has, man, what a great day so far. Steven sounded awesome. Jenni was amazing. Rio King, that was fantastic. Harry and Barb, thanks so much for doing this, you guys.
You are welcome. You got 30 minutes.
All right, let's take it away then,
All
right? Can everybody hear everything?
So far, yeah.
I'm going to kick it off a cappella if that's cool. There's a cold breeze coming in this morning. Leaves are turning brown, the skies are gray. Ominous clouds lining the horizon. But I can't leave this place. No, no. Silence spreads between us like an ocean. But I'd swim the 7 seas to get to you. Empty words fall just like rocks into the depths below. But I'd brave the deep to get the truth. I don't want to believe that our something special is over now. I don't want to believe that our precious engine is stolen out. 'Cause I'd still follow you through the dark, even though we've lost the road. So if you can't love me, if you can't love me back and tell me to go. There's a sadness weighing in my footsteps. There's a memory playing in my head. And each sigh you breathe keeps telling me there's nothing left to save. But I keep searching. Yeah, I keep searching. I don't want to believe something special is over now. I don't want to believe that our precious engine is stolen out. 'Cause I'd still follow you through the dark, even though we've lost the road. So if you can't love me, if you can't love me back and tell me to go. Once upon a time, baby, you knew all the right words. They're still somewhere deep inside, like the smile in your eyes. And all I ever wanted was to be heard by you, 'cause your voice could change the world like it changed this little girl. Don't wanna believe that I are something special is over now. Now, I don't wanna believe that our precious engine is stolen now. I don't wanna believe that our something special is over now. Now, I don't wanna believe that our precious engine is stolen now. 'Cause I'd still follow you through the dark, even though we've lost the road. So if you can't love me, if you can't love me back, said if you can't love me, if you can't love me back, then tell me to go.
Wow.
Oh, thank you.
That's great.
Yay. Thanks so much. I had the scare of my life today when I started to set up. You know, as piano players, right? We got all this stuff. We have like an instrument that's our size, which is good because if we're ever homeless, we can sleep in the case. We got a stand, we've got a pedal. And I started playing around and the pedal stopped working. And I was like, oh no. So I'm working with a brand new pedal acquired a couple hours ago, and it's kind of exciting. But speaking of new, I figured I'd play you guys a couple of new songs if that's okay with you. Is that all right if I play you some new ones?
Yes.
Excellent. I think a lot of us have only been playing online, which has been beautiful. And shout out to Harry and to Barb and to people like Rob Case who are making all of these incredible open mics possible for all of us and these incredible showcases possible, because it's really nice to have places to play and people with whom to share the music that we love. I think, you know, the beauty of what us musicians do is we try to make connection wherever we can. And it's been a real gift to be able to maintain those connections in spite of our current circumstances. But I think that also means that we've all had a lot of time for playing and for creating. And so I've been writing a lot of new stuff, and I'm really grateful for this because it gives me a chance, hopefully, to play some of it for you. So that said, this is a brand new one. I wrote it kind of fast. Sometimes songs are slow and they take time, and sometimes they're really speedy. But this one, I was reading about the Grammys, and I read that Brandi Carlile, who's a favorite of mine, did a tribute for John Prine. And I was like, wow, I wish I'd seen that. But she did a song called I Remember Everything. And for me, I've been struggling with a way to kind of put this time into words. It's been a weird year. So this was my attempt. Because I read that headline and I was like, oh, that's the title of the song. So here's to the end of COVID. And to telling our grandchildren all of these crazy stories. I remember your hands in my hair, not because you knew me well, because we were neighbors on a crowded subway train. Oh, I remember everything. I remember your knee and my thigh, brushing on a cold November night in the dark theater we'd frequent to escape. Oh, I remember everything. Oh, I'm relieved to find an elevator empty. Every coffee shop is full of risk, not friends. Just tell me when it ends. Oh, I wanna be lonely in a crowded room. Oh, I wanna hug people that I never knew. Bring it in spirit, babe. 'Cause these things are gonna change. I remember your breath in my shoes, pounding out an early morning groove. Just two masochistic runners in the rain. Oh, I remember everything. I remember checkouts and long lines, small talk and wry smiles, long concert high fives with new friends and crying out loud. Oh, I remember opening my mouth. Oh, I wanna be lonely in a crowded room. Oh, I wanna hug people that I never knew. Bring it in spirit, babe. 'Cause these things are gonna change. I guess I took each little touch for granted. It felt so good when I mistook your space for mine. And now that I stand back and I survey the wreckage, when I reach out, I'm always 6 long feet behind. I remember it's rude to stare, but when I catch your face bare, I can't seem to bring myself to look away. Oh, I wanna be lonely in a crowded room. Oh, I wanna hug people that I never knew. Oh, I wanna be lonely in a crowded room. Oh, I wanna hug people that I never knew. Bring it in spirit, babe. Bring it in spirit, babe. 'Cause these things are gonna change. So there you go.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. It's so funny, right? Because I don't know. I'm from the South, and so I come from a long line of Italians. So Southern and Italian basically means that we have no personal space and no sense of when conversation should happen. Like if there's somebody there, you talk to them. That's just kind of the rule. And I feel like it's such a weird time because normally we'd be high-fiving people, passing things, and I don't think we realized prior to this how many times we just casually touched people. This is a weird set of circumstances. This is kind of an older song, but I always think about, I feel like when you start writing songs, and I started at kind of a young age, we start writing about things that affect us personally, right? And so this is a song that I first started writing years and years and years ago about heartbreak. And now when I start to write songs, I think a little bit less about excuse me, heartbreak, and trying to say something important. And so I don't play these songs a lot anymore, but I was playing them recently at a showcase, and a girl threw up in chat and she was like, "Oh man, that song hit me because I just went through a breakup." And I was like, that's why we write music, you know? So that we can hopefully put words to feelings that somebody else is having and make them feel a little less alone. So here's my little song about heartbreak. It's called Give a Damn. I was walking through the market yesterday. An old man grabbed his guitar by the neck and started to play. His tongue peeked out the corner of his mouth, and he had a pencil, it was poised behind his ear. His smile was bent beneath the weight of all his years. His fingers traveled lovingly along the strings, and I remembered how yours used to stumble over me. His voice was soft as well, but his had truth to tell, and he sang a song about the way he fought for love. But you taught me that sometimes fighting just isn't enough. I gave you everything, you left an imprint on my sheets, but I bet your arms don't ever ache to hold me. 'Cause if there's anything I'm certain of now, it's that you don't give a damn about me. Oh, I remember the first time I saw your face. You were poking fun at everyone with such malicious aim. You clung so to your wits, and all your quips were quick, but I thought I saw a weakness in your eyes, and I felt inspired to unearth your softer side. You called me one night just after dark. You let it slip that you felt like your life had fallen apart. Your lips burst in a pout, a tiny tear slid out, and you cried into my shoulder that night. And then the next we chatted weekly at the cafe, like two old Hollywood friends that teased you mercilessly about your penchant for Irish cream. But I bet you don't even know how I like my coffee. And if there's anything I'm certain of now, it's that you don't give a damn about me. We was afraid when you first touched your lips to mine. I thought I felt the stars collide. I learned the hard way. A girl can't be a friend to guys whose pretty promises are lies. Too good to be true. It's not just a lie. No, no. I gave you everything till there was nothing left of me. Then you walked away and left me barely breathing. And if there's anything I'm certain of now, it's that you don't give a damn about me. Thank you. Oh, man. It's funny, right? Because I think as songwriters, when we experience something, sometimes we feel like it's the first time it's ever been experienced. Like, discovered fire and we have to tell the whole world about it just in case nobody knows. And then you get older and you realize, oh, everybody's already done this. But then the challenge becomes something different, right? It's to say something everybody already knows in a way that they don't know that they need to hear it yet. Speaking of, this is a special song for me. I keep hoping that this song is going to become irrelevant, but unfortunately, it's still clanging around. I wrote this with a friend of mine named Ethan. We had a songwriting session where we were supposed to write an EDM-inspired love song, so like a dance love song. We had this really great idea called Proof There's Heaven. We were really excited to like find a beat and write over the beat. And then the day that we were supposed to write that song, a man opened fire on Pulse nightclub in Orlando and killed a bunch of people. And so I logged onto my Zoom songwriting session, not knowing that this was soon the way we were going to be doing all of those songwriting sessions. And we kind of stared at each other for a while, and we were like, you know, I think this is the time when artists get to work. And I know that we live in a time when not a lot of people can agree on a lot of things. But if there's one thing I hope we can all agree on, it's that we need a lot more love in this world. And that at the end of the day, no matter who you are or what you believe, we're all made of the same stuff. And so that's what this song is about. How there are more things that bind us together than there are that tear us apart. And hopefully we start to remember that. So I hope someday that this is one of those songs that I play and people are like, I don't know why anybody needs to hear that. But until it is, I'll play it for you. This is called Orlando. Sometimes a hand is just a hand. Sometimes a man is just a man. Sometimes what's running through our veins is the same color when it rains. You cut us open, we all bleed just the same. But you know hope is never lost. It's just hard to find. And you know love sometimes burns a lot, but that fire keeps us alive. So won't you open up your heart until there's space inside your chest? And won't you open up your lungs until they're burning with your breath? Just take it all in and let it all go. Love more, keep faith, have hope, even when it hurts the most. Sometimes a gun is just a gun until you point it at someone. Sometimes one bullet makes a shot, one straight line rips us apart, 'cause we're all on this earth till we're not. But you know hope is never lost. It's just hard to find. And every wound turns into a scar if you give it time. So won't you open up your heart until there's space inside your chest? And won't you open up your lungs until they're burning with your breath? Just take it all in let it all go. Oh, love more, keep faith, have hope, even when it hurts, even when it hurts the most. Well, sometimes war is just the violent beating of a heart, pounding at the fences that are tearing us apart. So lay your weapons down, armor is just open arms, a fist is just a greeting flight. So unfurl those fingers, and sometimes a hand is just a hand. Sometimes a man is just a man. Sometimes the color of our skin is just some pigments gathering, and who we love isn't a statement, an attack, or an agenda, just someone who makes us feel human. So won't you open up your heart until there's space inside your chest? And won't you open up your lungs until they're burning with your breath? Just take it all in and let it all go. Love more, keep faith, have hope, even when it hurts, even when it hurts the most.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
One more song.
All right. This is brand new. It's called Up, and I wrote it about optimism. I hope it speaks to some of you. Thanks so much for having me. Can we unmute and have a round of applause for everybody who's already played, done stuff?
Sure.
And for Harry and for everybody who puts on this wonderful thing day by day by day. We appreciate you guys so much. This is my last one. Thank you so much for having me. You have a great group of folks coming up next, so hang around. I want to fill the world with good things. I want to go a million places. I want to tie an invisible string from my heart to yours. I want to dance out in the streets. I want to stage a celebration. When they tell us not to sing, let's make some noise. Oh, I know all of the windows and all of the doors have been closing, but ceilings are floors if you shake off your fear and start hoping. So get up, 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 even when you're feeling down, down, down. And chin up, up, up when you're staring at the ground, ground, ground. No more tilting your head or cracking your neck. Keep your eyes on the horizon. We'll get higher, 'cause there's nowhere to go but up, up, up. There's no way to go but up, up, up. It's been masked up for a year now. It's been stay at home since March, but I think the time and lockdowns taught us how to love. I've been calling more of my friends. I spend less time on the road. So honey, even if the world ends, I know what it feels like to be home. Oh, I know all of the windows and all of the doors have been closing, but that doesn't matter if you keep your eyes and ears open. And get up, 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 even when you're feeling down, down, down. And chin up, up, up when you're staring at the ground, ground, ground. No more tilting your head or cracking your neck. Keep your eyes on the horizon. We'll get higher, 'cause there's nowhere to go but up, up, up. Yeah, there's nowhere to go but up, up, up. Oh, pain is a wave inside of you. It'll crest in your chest and inspire you. I said joy is a wave inside of you. It'll crest in your chest if you give it room, so give it room. And get up, 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 even when you're feeling down, down, down. And chin up, up, up when you're staring at the ground, ground, ground. No more tilting your head or cracking your neck. Keep your eyes on the horizon. We'll get higher. 'Cause there's nowhere to go but up, up, up. Oh, there's nowhere to go but up, up, up. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for letting me hang out with you. It's always a pleasure and an honor to get to play, and I can't wait to hear everybody who's coming up next.
I assure you the honor is ours. Thank you, Emmeline. That was a great set, and I hope to have you back as soon as we can. It's a great
Anytime,
job.
always.
You're a
Thank you so
wonderful
much.
songwriter and entertainer, and we love you so.
Thank you.
So
Thanks, Laura.
we'll see
Thank
you
you guys
next
so much
time.
for doing this. Bye, y'all.
Okay, thank you. Okay, folks, now we got a special treat for you. I got my good friends from up in Whiting, New Jersey, Carolyn, Norulak, and Chuck Ehrmann. They're going to play for you. The CC Moodswings, I think they call themselves now. But Chuck and I go way back, all the way to New York City and then Nashville. And I don't know how many hit songs we wrote in Nashville that no one agreed with us on that point.
No,
we
no
did.
one touched. Yes.
We did co-write the number one song this year for our Songs of the Meeting Critiques contest, The Girl So Texas, and Chuck's my co-writer on that. I never could have written that without him, and he couldn't have written it without me, I hope.
That's true.
Okay, I'm going to take the spotlight off me, remove spotlight, and there they are, folks. Carolyn Norulak and Chuck Ehrmann, and they got 30 minutes to wow us. Chuck, what you got for us today?
All right, this one we're going to start out with something that swings a little bit. Wait a minute, let's try again. Wrote this with Dave Remlis from West Orange. If your days are getting weary, if your nights are long and lonely, and the sand of time is filling up your boots, if your heart is weighing heavy cause your arms are staying empty, and your fretful mind is smoking like an old 10-cent cheroot, write me into your life story. My destiny is to see you through. Each day will be a work of art once I am written on your heart, making happy ever after love to you. This heart of stone picking world's a tragic comedy, makes the queen of hearts uneasy on her throne. Those big bad dragons gaining on you make you yearn for chivalry. Consider me your knight in shiny armor from now on. Write me into your life story. My destiny is to see you through. Each day will be a work of art once I am written on your heart, making happy ever after love to you. Yeah! Go again. Well, lady, I'm not gonna settle for a mention in that book, or merely some romantic episode. Inscribe my name on every page, I'll change your old outlook. This love that you inspire's waiting right here to unfold. Write me into your life story. My destiny is to see you through. Each day will be a work of art once I am written on your heart, making happy ever after love to you. I will make happy ever after love to you. Yes, I'll make happy ever after love to you. Believe me, darling. Okay.
You're playing those chords like Jenni Mansfield played a while ago.
I strive. Wrote this next song with a hairy-legged good old boy from Texas that you all know and have different feelings about. I think they're generally loved. He's a spectacular sound man and Zoom personality. First time we got together, you said I was uncouth. You hated my red pickup and my high-heel lizard boots. Said we'd never make it till I made a change. Before I knew what hit me, my whole life was rearranged. You made me buy a suit and tie, lease a foreign car, and you jilted me for some dude at your private health club bar. His loving doors don't satisfy, you need my kind of man. Now if you really want me back, darling, here I am, warts and all. What you see, here's what you're getting, warts and all. Fancy clothes and big time money do not make you happy, honey. If you really want me, you'll take me, warts and all. The day that you took off, my fragile ego felt the shock. But then I took my trusty pickup off those backyard cement blocks. I smiled as my butt hit the seat, my good old self again. A simple redneck horny toad, that's all I've ever been, warts and all. What you see is what you're getting, warts and all. Fancy clothes and big time money do not make you happy, honey. If you really want me, you'll take me, warts and all. Stuck-up ways don't change a hair for me. Just understand I'm gonna keep my own identity, warts and all. What you see is what you're getting, warts and all. Fancy clothes and big time money do not make you happy, honey. If you really want me, you'll take me, warts and all. Care for me, you'll take me, warts and all.
Hey Chuck, I
Harry,
like
Hewlett and I are responsible for that song. Yes.
I like the way you put that that flute solo in there in that spot. I'm gonna have to put my harmonica in there. I just play it straight. I never had to put the harmonica on it, but that's a great spot for it. I'm gonna work up a harmonica part.
Yeah, we needed to make the the instrumental a little more romantic. So anyway.
Yeah, that was cool. That's cool. Great song.
So we did. Okay, where are we at here? Let's see. just kind of winging it here. Think maybe get into it. Here's a song that Will Webb and I wrote. Sitting on his weathered bench from sun up till sundown. That old man don't mind telling you he was once important in this town. He's got a million stories, each one begins and ends the same. It seemed like only yesterday there used to be a train. You say it seems like only yesterday Billy Thompson came to town. Got that one wrong. So proud of his new uniform, first time I saw his daddy cry. He came home 6 months later. Lord, I've never seen such rain. The whole town turned out to grieve for him. There used to be a train. It seemed like only yesterday there used to be a train. It brought the whole world to us, carried some of us away. I was always here to meet her. I ain't about to change. It seemed like only yesterday there used to be a train. Smiles when he talks about his lady. He'll say it seemed like only yesterday that woman came into my life. When she stepped onto this platform, somehow I knew she'd be my wife. A teacher from Milwaukee, Sarah was her name. I was station master. There used to be a train. It seemed like only yesterday there used to be a train. It brought the whole world to us, carried some of us away. I was always here to meet her. I ain't about to change. It seemed like only yesterday there used to be a train. Find him sitting on his weathered bench from sun up till sundown.
God, I love that song.
I get.
I think that might be your best song, Chuck. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion.
Well, it's in the running. I have never had a chance to be in touch with Will Webb in these many years. I hope he's still with us and doing well.
Yeah, well, that's a great song.
Great guy, anyway. And here's somebody that I know, unfortunately, I know for sure what happened to him, and wonderful songwriter and a good friend from Texas by way of Rhode Island. Key D, DJ Stone song, all his, not mine at all, but I love to do it. Wait a minute, boys, just one more drink. I need a little time to think. This place was my last link to a love that is no more. Wait for the jukebox to play that song. Maybe I can figure what went wrong. Waiting for this aching to be gone. Wait a minute, boys, don't lock that door. We used to be the last ones on this dance floor. She don't come round here no more like before. Wait an hour and I'll still be near. Wait a day and I'll be right back here. Waiting for this aching to disappear. And every face in the room, every trace of perfume, anyone plays that tune, I see her eyes. Now I've got to face the fact she's never coming back. These days I can't seem to keep track how time flies. Wait a minute, boys, no, I've been here too long. I don't like sleeping in the dark alone, knowing she ain't coming home anymore. I'll just wait for that old sun to rise, so I can finally close my eyes. Waiting for this aching can't seem to stop my heart from breaking. Waiting for this aching to be gone. T.J. Stone.
God, I love that song too.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite too.
Oh man.
Oh, let's see. Oh, here's something. Let's see. Okay, let's see how my I ought to turn up a little bit actually, because my finger picking needs all the help it can get. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is.
Getting old is fun, isn't it?
Okay, this is another Dave Remulus and Chuck song. Buzzing through the balmy honeysuckle scented air, so young, so free, so careless, when you caught me unaware. You roared into my life, made me your city love strutting at. My tender self met your hard heart, splat. I'm a bug on the windshield of your heart, blinded by your headlights, helpless from the start. Pretty soon you'll scrape me off and tear me all apart. I'm a bug on the windshield of your heart. Now flutters by and mocks me, doing push-ups on your glass. The life of your hood ornaments ain't might undignified. Why don't you cast this poor insect aside? I'm a bug on the windshield of your heart, blinded by your headlights, helpless from the start. Pretty soon you'll scrape me off and tear me all apart. I'm a bug on the windshield of your heart. Sorry, Carolyn. Well, my wings are torn and tattered, my stinger's bent and battered, my essence is all splattered, but to you it sure don't matter. I'm a bug on the windshield of your heart, blinded by your headlights, helpless from the start. Pretty soon you'll scrape me off and tear me all apart. I'm a bug on the windshield of your heart, just a bug on the windshield of your heart. Splat. I don't know if you've heard that one before, Harry.
I never heard that before.
That was kind of a funny thing. It was a song that was, that song was in the air. There's another pun, because we always joke that Mark Knopfler overheard that song and decided to steal the idea, because he wrote the Bug at about the same time that Dave and I wrote that song. Here's a song you'll remember, Harry. You were in the studio watching Holly Hunt sing the vocal on this song. I remember you coming out and saying, "Oh yeah, she can dance." Yeah. So anyway. Wrote this with Gene Jeffers. Smiling when I walked into the room, watched your girlfriend shy away. You're not the kind, I'm not the kind man who wastes his precious time on the game some people play. I know my strengths, admit my flaws. I've got a spirit and a set to my jaw. I've got a heart with attitude. nervous what they see. You're not their candy-coated pink bowl Valentine. You're more the kind of girl I need. You know your strengths and it's your flaws. A stubborn spirit and a set to your jaw. You got a heart with attitude. Baby, we're a handful, anyone can see. Ain't nobody around here gonna live with you or me. One slow dance for illogical seduction, like Red and Scarlet gonna make a big production. Two hearts with attitude. Me lead while we're out there on the floor. I know you'll catch up later on. Follow the feeling wherever it flows. Break all the rules except our own. Striking sparks in the heat of the touch. Feel the energy of love, sweet love. Two hearts with attitude. See, ain't nobody around here gonna live with you or me. One slow dance for illogical seduction, like Red and Scarlet gonna make a big production. Two hearts with attitude. Two hearts with attitude. Slide on over here, baby. Maybe we can rub off some of that attitude. So that's
I
the
like
male
that one.
approximate.
I like that one too. Hey Chuck, you got 2 minutes if you want to use it.
2 minutes? Okay, we'll do, our traditional 2 minute song.
Okay. What do we do?
And this one's all my fault.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like a raindrop falling into the ocean, a little bit sad and a little bit proud, so close to the moment, so far from the answer, silently praying while cursing out loud. We're all rehearsing that showdown we face when that fast gun named Destiny rides into town. Will you fall to your knees with a changed attitude, or stand as you are and try staring him down? Please hear me out, for I know you can find a small truth in my crazy idea. We're in this together, it sure takes all kinds. You can almost see heaven from here. Yourself free like a bird on a wire, and don't shoot at me while I'm singing my song. This world's gonna spin, there ain't no your standing is where you belong. Now what keeps that dream burning deep in your eyes, and a measure of hope in my tears? We're in this together, it sure takes all kinds. You can almost see heaven, heaven from here, heaven from here, heaven from here, heaven from here. Thank you, Dallas. Thank you, Harry.
Thanks, Harry.
Great set, guys. That's the CC Moodswings, Carolyn, Norulak, and Chuck Ehrmann from Whiting, New Jersey. Hey, that was a great set.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Great set. Okay, I'm going to take spotlight
Thanks,
off.
Harry.
And
Okay.
folks, I don't know if y'all have noticed or not, but we are becoming a international and national organization. Today we had, to start off, we had Steven Tram. He is a Texas guy. And then we had Jenni Mansfield. She's up in Colorado. And then we had Rio King. He's back in Texas. We had Emmeline Miles. She's Texas. Then we had CC Moodswings. They're up in Whiting, New Jersey. And now we're going to have one of my best and favorite songwriters. Last but not least today, we got Michael Roth, and he's in one of my favorite towns, Albuquerque, New Mexico, and he's coming to you straight from the set of the Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. Okay, here we go. There he is. Hey, Michael, how you doing?
Pretty good, yeah. It just seemed kind of like, sort of end times mood today, so.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to hearing your songs today, so.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I thought I'd dig back into the archives and quit playing, all the, I usually like to play the new stuff that everybody does, I think, and so I just am playing a bunch of old stuff today, and I got a few songs that I wrote with Harry Wolf. Anyway, it's like the problem with, that not doing, like rotating your material is you forget how to play it, So hopefully I haven't forgotten how to play this stuff, but that's why I'm playing it, so I can get some practice, and also just because it's a little different, and if you think that I'm weird now, it's you can tell from these songs that I'm probably gotten maybe a little less. I don't know. I probably would have had a few more birds in the background back then. These are like from the 80s. So anyway, all right. I was deep in the heart of a lonely park when I saw you on your knees, looking like some queen of the birds and the bees underneath the willow tree. You said you were looking for contact you lost. You were looking straight at me when you said to me, please, could you help me, please? You drew me away like a scandal to the sin. Oh, but I feel I'm only grasping at the wind. Yeah, I feel I'm only grasping at the wind. You said there were changes coming for me just around the bend. You threw down your cards like a gypsy girl in a tattered makeshift tent. You said there would be a love so true it would surely never end. thought it was you. I swore it was you. But you threw me away like a handbill in the wind. Oh, and I feel I'm only grasping at the wind. Yeah, I feel I'm only grasping at the wind. Now all of the cars carried in stars were the warriors of romance. Astrology charts, a lace of spare parts and arts to deliver us from chance. And I thought it was grand when you gave me your hand and the leaves began to dance. And I thought it was true. I swore it was true. I'd found me a way to a love that never ends. Oh, but I feel I'm only grasping at the wind. Yeah, I feel I'm only grasping at the wind.
What a great hook. I've never heard that before.
I don't think I've really played it before here.
I love that song. Yeah, you need to do that more.
Oh, okay, yeah. I will.
Okay, yeah. That's
Yeah,
good.
sometimes you forget you have these. And I forgot to set my timer, so you'll have to tell me when I'm at the 5-minute mark here. So this song was written, I think, in about 1982. It's called "The Close Shaves of a Hero." But I don't know. Harry and I wrote this, and it never seems to go out of style. Hike along the open road, destinations at your back. Various scenarios jam up on the highway like people fleeing from a jet attack. You walk into a warehouse town, breathe that goodwill air right down. There's a bum, he's looking miserable, been chiseling for days. A monument to who was there. He says, you know, I'm out of season and I become a ghost. I'd get hooked up with heroin if I were just a kid again. I've had the close shaves of a hero, but I don't have the clothes. The color of a jaundiced face, an old help wanted sign draws you inside to hear the waitress say with a sigh, the job ain't much, but it's the best you will find. A hungry crowd packs in under a sky that's sealed in tin. You say, drop my disguise, burglarize their hearts, break into a grin. You say, you know, I'm out of season and I become a ghost. I'd get hooked up with heroin if I were just a kid again. I've had the close shaves of a hero, but I don't have the clothes. There's a lad in a bad machine with a chick to make him strong. Auto body painted like a comic book. He's got the radio on. He's got the noise of a throttle poised and an engine he can gun. He's the master of his vehicle, but one day it won't run. You look down upon the broken streets through a window clear as gin. You say, don't get me wrong, I'm just an American boy, keeping faith till the good guys win. You're saying, no, I'm out of season, and I become a ghost. I'd get hooked up with a heroin if I were just a kid again. I've had the close shaves of a hero, but I don't have the clothes. You're saying, no, I'm out of season, and I become a ghost. I'd get hooked up with a heroin if I were just a kid again. I've had the close shaves of a hero, but I don't have the clothes. I've had the close shaves of a hero, but I don't have the clothes. As you can tell, that's actually a rock song. Yeah.
That's what I was going to guess.
Yeah. But the band got lost. I don't know. Turned around, and you never know. It's like you don't know what happens to these guys. All right. So, so he was talking about, I think it was here, maybe it was in a different place. Was it John Prine looking out a window and all of a sudden start, writing a song based on that. So like you can write a song anywhere. This is one of those songs that kind of started from looking out a window. I hadn't had my medication that day, so. The alley is littered with. Maybe I did forget the song. I just practiced it too. Oh, I just missed a beat there. Okay, here we go. The alley is littered with slogans that never came home from the war, and every dark window is broken by a promise of light on the floor. Derelicts stand at the corner, turning their blood to white, and I reach for the sky as if it were mine. You set up your truth like a candle, watching the news growing old, as if you could possibly handle the truth you were already told. The last time I looked, you were wiping my fingerprints off your soul, and I reached for the sky for something to hold. face to face, dancing with grace. This is the place only love can reach for the sky. The last word of life is unspoken and rises just like a balloon, grasping for air in the open, like the songs that they sing on the moon. Loneliness camps on the border of happiness and despair, and I reach for the sky as if it were there. So, discuss amongst yourselves for a minute while I take a drink here. The smattering of ravens rising in the air.
Now there's the start of a lyric right there.
I was just going to say, I already wrote that.
You already wrote it, okay.
So Howard, is it Harlan Howard was his name, or the
Harlan
great,
Howard?
Yeah, the great songwriter.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Somebody said, they came up with the line. He said, I already wrote it. But now I technically did. So, yeah, Reach for the Sky. I know that's one of my personal favorites. I don't know why, and it just sort of it's so like, I think it sounds best like about 3 o'clock in the morning. So. All right, so now I'm on that streak, the mystical streak. Here's another one that's not quite as old, but still new. See, get onto the right. Turns to ice over mountains of snow. There's a halo of frost on the meadow. The season's all I need to know, and all the chamisa's gone yellow. The metal cold of weather strikes steel in your eyes, till my skin feels the air getting drier, and the city that our love ignites is pink with the glow of desire. Aspen trees are quivering, tossing their hope to the wind. All their leaves they give to spring, knowing winter's setting in. There's talk of the dying from the night 2 weeks past, and a dangerous of trends out of order, and what should happen if it lasts, while no one stands fast at the border. Something cruelly measures me when changes like this one come on, like matching names to photographs of friends that have gone on. No one can hear the stars scream in the night. The children are staked to their yearning. Their faces have been bathed in light, for the cities are already burning. Oops, shouldn't have done that. I gotta check it again. One of the things about these why I don't play them more is that they're all capoed up. So I hate doing that. I hate changing capos. All right, maybe something a little more tender. Bird sits on an evergreen, waiting for July. Cloud sits on a mountaintop, in a clear blue sky. Children play the way they do. I'm at home, but where are you? You, only you, coming home to me. You, only you, coming home to me. I'm gonna run out of cigarettes before you return. Another day without you, babe. Another page to burn. If I turn to the love in me, when I look, what do I see? I see you, only you, coming home to me. You, only you, coming home to me. I'll wait for the sun to set. I'll wait for the frost. I'll sit through the winter and wait until the wind gets lost. And if I wait till the end of time, and when it ends, then I won't mind, because it's you, only you, coming home to me. You, only you, coming home to me. Thank you. That was another song I wrote with Harry Wolf.
You are being melancholy or something today, aren't you?
Well, this is, like I say, this is the period.
Yeah. I love everything you've done so far, but it's definitely a mood.
Yeah, it's actually kind of genetic, you know.
Is that what it is?
It's incurable, but
Yeah.
I found ways of mitigating the effects.
Well, lucky for us then. Okay.
So here's how much time do I got left here?
Well, you got about 6 minutes.
Okay. So this is probably one of the first songs that I ever liked. I mean, that I wrote. It's kind of a winter song. Sing me a morning song. Who can lift me away. Oh, I've been singing all night long. I got nothing left to say, but who can sing me a morning song? Who can feed me a line that'll lift me clean away? I've seen the terror grow so huge, so bold and proud in its ways. I've seen it swallow whole afternoons, coming out in children's play, lately loitering without an excuse. It lines up on your face like a downtown storefront display. Now a bum is someone who never works, so he never gets big. But in the scope of the universe, he's such a rare and a moving thing. From the corners of your life, I've seen them walking by, the men who can't find anything. And the snow comes tumbling down from the sky like something that's losing its cool. One of them could change your life. None of them is valuable. A friend who once called them little white lies. They say that it's really quite beautiful. And who can sing me a morning song? Can lift me away? Oh, I've been singing all night long. I got nothing left to say, but who can sing me a morning song? Who can feed me a line that'll lift me clean?
Michael, anyone that listens to your songs can understand why you've won so many lyric writing contests. I don't think anyone puts words together like you do. So
probably a good thing.
Encore. You got to do one more song before we call it quits.
Okie doke. I just luckily happen to have one more song.
Okay.
Another one that I haven't done for a long time, but so I have to say the name of this song title because the title isn't in the song. This is a song one of the songs that breaks all the rules about how you write songs. It's called Too Soon to Worry and Too Late to Care. The rain pours its heart out on crumbling leaves as I sit by the fire of the 6 o'clock news. And the angel beside me fingers me and says, so tell me, how long have you lived here? There's a full moon unblinking that I've called so many names, and I've changed them again, but it comes back the same. And there's a wish-granting tree on a poster from Tibet, where we lie down to dream of other lovers. La da da, la da da da, la da da da, da 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 da, da da da, la plug your life like some real estate deal. And I admire the view while you slip away. And I see you by the river melting into a new flame. And I crawl out your name like a warning. La da da, la da da da, la da da da, da da da, la da da da, la da da da. I sing of passion and anger and pain, time past and the calm and the need to move on. But I crumple like paper, needing sleep more than a dream. Oh damn, I never wrote you a love song. La da da, la da da da, la.
Wonderful.
That's probably a good thing I sing these songs in the middle of the day because it makes it easier to sleep at night.
Great job, Michael. Thank you very much. And great set, everybody. Let's see who's left. Let's see here. We'll, wait a minute. Wait. Gallery. There you go. Look at there.
Ah,
All right.
didn't scare them off.
It was a great show today, folks. Thank you very much. Every one of you did such a great job, and every one of you is so different. That's what's great about songwriters. You know, everybody writes their own songs. You know, and gosh, we started off with Steven Tram, and then we had who came next? We had Jenni, Mansfield, Peal, up in Colorado. And then we had Rio King and Emmeline Miles. I don't know if she's still around or not. And then CC Moodswings, they're way up there in New Jersey. They went back to New Jersey already, I think. And then ended up with Michael Roth. And I couldn't think of a better way to do a show today, folks. And so I want to thank all you folks over on Facebook, too. I guess let's give everybody a big hand on Facebook. Yep. All right. We had a good crowd today. And the whole video and the whole full show will be available immediately almost on Facebook if you want to go back and watch it. And then sometime between now and tomorrow morning, I'll piece out each individual performance, and we'll put that on Facebook and on YouTube. So you can stream it to your friends and what have you. And
thanks for doing all that work, Harry.
It's not work. It's if it's fun, it ain't work, right? Okay, so we'll see. We'll see y'all, and have a good weekend. Thank you very much. And be sure and wear that mask now. It ain't completely over yet. Push the little red button, it'll be gone. Thanks, folks. See y'all.